Hey guys, it's Doc, and today I'm going to shoot a quick video on restoring a lawn, but evaluating a new lawn that I'm taking over. So I figured I'd walk you through this a little bit and show you what I'm looking for. So hold on one sec. Hey guys, I figured if you follow my channel at all, we've done our total restoration on Barb's lawn next door. It was horrible. We've brought it up to the point where it's a really good looking Bermuda lawn. And I was talking to Sarah, my next door neighbor was walking by, and we got talking. I said, look, let me just go ahead and I'll start doing some stuff on your lawn too. She was like, fine, go ahead. So I'm going to walk over there and we're going to do an evaluation to what it needs. It's not horrible, but it needs some help. And let me just show you Barb's real quick, and then we'll walk down the other one. All right, so here's my lawn, which actually is kind of ugly right now. It's funny that Barb's lawn is actually looking better than mine. So there's Barb's. Again, this was if you followed this at all, this was a horrible looking lawn. Nothing, very little Bermuda grass in it. And over a period of I'd say about 4 months, we've got this to the point where it's just absolutely wonderful. No irrigation system, keep that in mind. Now let's walk down and look at this new project that we've got. And there's enough time still. This is beginning of August, and there's enough time to actually evaluate this lawn and get some stuff down. I am going to be putting, hopefully I ordered some, and hopefully some of that new fertilizer will be in. The video is coming out soon. And I am going to put some down on, I'm going to put a bunch down on her lawn too, but let's do an initial evaluation. First thing I'd see is I need to tune her deck on her mower, because you can see the mower deck isn't level. We've got a full establishment of Bermuda grass. The problem is the Bermuda grass is just weak. It's not rich and lush. So the first thing I'm going to look for is I'm going to look for thatch and the density of the lawn, the density of the grass. There's not a lot of thatch. I'm able to go right down to dirt here. So we do not want a bag on this. We want to return that thatch all season long. I see lots of little, everywhere I look, I see a ton of Bermuda. So there is a good Bermuda establishment. But I'm seeing a lot of weeds. This looks like fireweed down here almost. A little bit of spurge. There is a little bit of crabgrass. Is this goosegrass or is this crabgrass? It's a good question. If it's goosegrass, well, we're kind of screwed. All going in and working in, so that's usually crab when it spreads like this. Goosegrass will typically just fan out into like a wagon wheel. The crabgrass has a tendency to have these crab arms and grow out longer in it. So we do have some crabgrass. But we don't have an infestation of weeds. We just have a minor problem. So I don't want to put down a huge amount of weed killer, but I am going to do some weed treatment on this. I'm wondering if I should even spot treat versus spray the whole lawn. So let me tell you what I'm going to do on this lawn. I'm going to come out here and we're going to hit it with, for immediate results, we're going to put liquid lawn on it. We're going to give it a good treatment of liquid lawn. I'm probably going to put down a weed killer that has a good pre-emergent on it. We want to stop. We don't want to have to treat for weeds anymore, so we're going to do a heavy pre-emergent weed killer with pre-emergent in it. And then what I'm going to do is, as soon as I get that new granular in, the new organic granular, we're going to come out here, we're going to just dump the heck out of it. The other thing I'm going to do is I am going to put HUMIC DG on this lawn. So I have a bag of HUMIC. That product is up on the website, and that is targeted for the soil, because this is just red clay. That's all it is. It's red clay, and it needs some carbon. It needs that microbial action that all good healthy lawns need. So we're going to put that out. Now what I'm going to do is, when I put this video up, I'm going to put a list of everything that I'm doing on this restoration, the first treatment and evaluation. I'm going to put it up on the website. But you can see even over in this area. So is that a healthy soil? That's red clay, baby. That's Georgia red clay. not healthy soil at all. So we definitely need some humic product down here. So let's get HUMIC DG. We're going to put that on. Link is on the website. I'll put that up. We're going to spray it with liquid lawn, and I'm also going to spray it with, I'm probably going to mix 2 products. I'm going to mix a weed killer, crabgrass killer, and a pre-emergent, I think. I still don't know if I'm a spot treat or not, but that's my evaluation of that lawn. And just so you know, I always have a ton of this hose. Now this hose I put up on my website. I can just carry it over there. It's nice and light. Make sure you get one of these hoses if you don't have one. But I'm going to rinse my bucket out and mix up some magic for her. Okay, so here's what the doctor prescribes. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to work on the soil, because the soil is horrible. So we're going to put down a treatment of HUMIC DG. The link is on the website. Fantastic product, the best HUMIC product I think on the market. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to feed the lawn. So we're going to put down liquid lawn. It's a 10-1-2 general. That's a link on the website for you. We're going to spray it, and we're going to put it in one of these spray bottles to apply it. Then lastly, I'm going to take these 2. This is actually, they're close to the same, but one is season-long weed control. This one is all-in-one lawn, weed, and grass killer, crabgrass killer. And so I'm going to actually combine these 2. I'm going to put a little surfactant, but I'm going to put these on last. I don't want to wash it off, so that's my order. So my order is HUMIC DG, which likes to, once it gets wet, it disperses. So then I'm going to go back, I'm going to spray liquid on top of that with the liquid lawn. Then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to spray this, and I'm going to do this all today on that lawn. The last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put out, within a couple of days hopefully, that will get all of the microbial action started. We have pretty good rain coming up. We just had a ton of rain. So I want to get that soil active and get microbial action going in it, and then I can put down this new organic fertilizer down real heavy. And let me tell you what, she'll be good for the next 8 weeks. I really shouldn't have to do anything to that lawn. So it's pretty simple. So I go to the lawn, I look at the lawn. This is what I don't like about yard treatment companies. I'm not going to hammer on them because it's easy to do, but they don't come out and evaluate your lawn. They don't necessarily mix up a prescribed formula for your particular lawn. This is why I like to do it myself, and I like people to do it themselves. Is you can go out and you can treat specifically for your needs, and that's what I'm doing with this lawn. So I got a lot of sweating to do, a lot of pushing to do. I don't think I'll really get a lot of it on camera, but that's the next thing. Okay, so this is the small bag. This is the 11-pound bag of the HUMIC. This is the new, I did a review on this Scott's Elite spreader. Again, decent quality spreader, but it's big and it spreads a lot. Good control, nice wide tire spread on it. That 11-pound bag is going to be plenty to do the whole front yard. The best part about this is the way that this disperses, these new particles, that patented particle disbursement that they have. Is one HUMIC better than the other? Sure, why not? I'm just telling you that makes my life easier rather than spraying sludge on it. So we're going to put that on, and that's the first step. So I have mixed up, actually I just screened my liquid lawn straight into this bucket, and I added a little bit of iron as well too. That lawn is definitely needing some iron. And again, my old trick of keep your old fertilizer bottles, because they have that big spray pattern, that big nice spray pattern. You eventually start to learn the feed rates on these based on the viscosity of what you're putting in it. If I'm putting something like liquid lawn, I need 7 bottles to do my lawn. If I'm putting something thick, like some kind of weed treatment or insecticide, it goes down to about 4 or 5 bottles. So it does affect the feed rate on these bottles, the viscosity of what you're putting in. So loaded up the Georgia pickup truck, got my 0G hose and all my bottles. Okay, so if you notice, I didn't put any blue dye in the food because I didn't want to confuse any blue marks with my weed treatment. The last thing to go on is going to be weed treatment, and I want to be able to see that. Now, let me show you what I'm going to mix up. I'm going to go ahead and do those other two lawns, but here's what I'm going to mix. Basically, season-long weed control. This has a crabgrass killer in it too. This one does. Both of these have pre-emergence, or this one has pre-emergent. What I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little bit of dimension into the mix, and then I am going to put a surfactant, even though surfactant's for the weed killer, not the pre-emergent. Surfactant makes stuff stick to leaves. Don't use dish soap. Use a surfactant made for actual products. Please don't use dish soap. Whew. Holy crap, guys. I am soaking wet. Alright, so what you're going to need to do is you're going to need to go to the website to get my summary on this, of my analysis of that new lawn, what products I use to actually treat it, and really, that's it. I'm going to leave it like that, except for the new fertilizer coming in, the world's greatest granular fertilizer. We'll be putting that out when I get that in. I also was over there spraying the world's worst Bermuda lawn. That video I'm doing over, it's taken me 4 months to shoot that one video. So I'm showing a time-lapse sort of progression on that lawn. It's the world's worst Bermuda lawn, period. So I'm doing that one too. But again, go to the website. I'm going to sort of document everything, the steps that I did, my analysis of it. And it's pretty simple. I'm too hot to even talk. Sorry guys, I gotta go jump in the pool. Later, Doc.